Hello there and welcome back. I really should be in bed. It's 4:30 in the morning. I actually went to bed, but I didn't last long. I couldn't sleep. My mind wouldn't stop and settle. We really still have quite a bit to do. We need to set this up for our living area. We need to do some furniture. We need to do some storage. We need to do a lot of things in here. We need to build some supports underneath so that we don't have this just magic platform 500 meters above the ground floating. But I need a break from building and gathering resources, and you probably do too. So, we are just going to go mess around. Mess around and mess around. We're going to do some exploring. We're going to have to find us at least one more sheep because that creeper blew up our bed that we take with us. And where is my compass? Anyway, that creeper blew up our bed. And we never did make another one. And I went to grab another one when I was getting my inventory ready for this little journey. And we only have 2 wool instead of the 3 that we need. So, we are going to find a sheep and make another bed. And we are going to wander around aimlessly, see if we can find a swamp biome, and see if we can get some slime balls so we can make some things with that, primarily leads. We are going to try to find some... Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to fill up my water bucket. Apparently, when one of my mini deaths, I apparently lost my water bucket. Okay. Then if we come across any caves. Oh, I didn't grab more torches. Ugh. We are really close. Oh, I hate backtracking. If we run across any caves we want to explore, we're going to explore them. We're basically just going to go mess around and see what happens. That's what the plan is right now. Is that a cave in there? Or is it just another one of those little tunnels? Or is it just a dead end? Alright, let's go get some torches. Well, I'm glad I discovered that now and not when we were 1,000 meters away from the house. But still. Now see, at some point, we've got all this stuff just hanging out here. At some point, we are going to plant some 4-wide jungle trees, and so that they grow up and it looks like the jungle trees are supporting the platform. That will be the plan. That is the plan. That will be implemented at some point. And the storage situation is still horrid. Alright, let's take half of that. Let's find some sticks. Oh, this stuff is so scattered. Alright, let's see how many sticks we can get out of that. How many torches? Quite a few, quite a few. Alright. Well, we'll take a half stack and a full stack. Just in case we find a cool cave. Alright. We are really going this time for realsies. So anyway, we're going to see if we can find a sheep. We need 1 wool to make another bed. And which direction were we going? I think we were going this way, yes. We need to find some cows. We need to find slime balls. We need to find wolves. We're going to try to find all kinds of stuff. We need to find pumpkins. We need a shopping list. And a Minecraft Walmart. Walmart. What did we ever do before Walmart? So many pluses and minuses to Walmart. And not just that store, or that chain, but other stores like it. You have this huge area where you basically can go to one store and get just about everything you need there. And so that is definitely a plus. They offer great benefits to their employees. Definitely a plus. They hire a lot. They employ a lot. Definitely a plus. At the same time, I'm sure there were a lot of small business people who were completely put out of business by places like Walmart. But I'm kind of looking around, trying to see what I can see. Keep thinking I'm seeing stuff over here, but I don't know. It's just my imagination. What is that? Oh, it's diorite. I couldn't figure what that white was. But anyway, I definitely am female, but I'm really not one of those girls that likes to do a lot of shopping. I am not one of those girls that has 50,000 pairs of shoes and matching belts and purses and accessories to everything. It's not my deal. I'm more of get a good pair of shoes for work, get a good pair of shoes for casual, and maybe a good pair of shoes for grunge, like for going to the lake or whatever, and call it good. And you just wear them till they fall apart, and then you go get another pair. Now, when I was working in an office all the time, I did own more than 3 pairs of shoes. Because when you wear in business suits every day, or at least skirts and blouses, you know, even if it's not a full suit, you do need to have a little bit of a variety to your wardrobe. So I did have them at that point, but it was a necessity. It was not a thing for me. Whereas my little sister went through a phase. Of course, this has been quite some years ago. Oh, yay, wolves! Quite some years ago, my sister went through this phase where she was collecting flip-flops of all things. Okay, I saw a wolf come over here. Ah. Well, he ate 2 of my bones and ran away. Oh, we got one. Let's see if we can get another one. Got 2. For those of you who are new to Minecraft, I have these bones selected. Okay, let's right click on them to make them stand up. And the wolves come up and they kind of beg. They look at you with a little tilted head like, yummy, a bone. Is that for me? And then you feed it to them by right clicking on them. And if they sit down and have that little orange ring around their neck, they have been tamed. All right. Well, we're going to settle for 2 and let's get them fed up. And they're going to make a puppy. And let's get that puppy fed. Unfortunately, if we're doing any hunting, this puppy is probably not going to make it very long. Because they don't, they're babies. They don't have a whole lot of health. So, okay, so they will follow me. And they will help protect me. And they will hunt with me. What we want to do is find a sheep so we can make a bed. And I forgot to write down those coordinates that viewer put in the comments. Like a dork. Are you guys coming? Yeah. So we're just going to make the best of it. See what we can find. Is that a sheep? Nope, that's a birch tree. Erga, erga, erga. Creeper, get away from me. But anyway, my sister went through this phase where she was collecting flip-flops. And no, she didn't spend a fortune on them. They were like $2 or $3 a pair. But at one point, she had like 70 something pairs. That's a lot of flip-flops. And I really don't see any purpose in having that many flip-flops. See them chasing the skeleton? They don't like skeletons. They will chase him until they kill him. I'll take that bone. Okay, now let's get back on the road, guys. But my sister is very much a girly girl with the clothes and the shoes and all that nonsense. I'm a bit of a weirdo. Now, if you gave me a wad of cash and sent me into a clothing store, I could probably find a few things for myself, but unless I was shopping for my son, I'd be bored real quick because I just don't. It's not my thing. Now, if I needed something like for work, that would be different. All right, let's get that wool. There we go. But if you sent me into an electronics store and said, here's a wad of cash, have fun, you wouldn't be getting any money back. There would be no change. I would spend every penny of it gladly. But when it comes to clothes and stuff, not so much. Not for myself, anyway. All right, so we got 2 of the things on the list. We got enough wool for another bed. And we got pups. So now we need... Let's go this... No, that takes us back to our spawn point. Let's go opposite our spawn point. So now, still on our little Minecraft shopping list, we still need slime balls and what else did I say? Oh, we need cows. because we're going to get some buckets of milk so we can, you know what, there's an awful lot of sheep here. Let's go ahead and see how much wool we can get before these shears give out. That way, in case we lose another bed, we'll have some extra wool on hand. How about that? Yeah, that's enough for 2 beds. At some point, we will have livestock. We will gather up some sheep and some cows and some pigs and all kinds of stuff. But for now, wow, there are loads of sheep over here. For now, not so much. We're going to do other things. Is this a cave? I saw something over here. Well, I really don't want to take him in there because he'll die. He has like no health. Because he's a baby. Oops. Well, I fell in. That did me no good because and by the way, I don't know if you heard it or not, but you see where this is dirt now, where it was grass? When you shear a sheep, they have to be standing on a grass block to get their wool back. Like this critter here, right here, stand on that sand. If he's standing on a sand block, when it's time for his wool to come back, it's not going to come back. He has to be standing over here on a grass block. Not a dirt, a grass. Let's go ahead and get some wool and use up these shears. There's another sheep. Come on. If I was trying to do something else, these shears would already be wore out. I'm trying to wear them out, and they're going to last forever. I hear you, I hear you, I hear you. There's all kinds of clay in this water too. We're going to have to do an expedition for clay sometime soon. Wow, I am just eaten alive with mosquitoes. We've had so much rain lately. I walked to the store the other day and there were stagnant puddles just everywhere. All over the place. So, of course, mosquitoes love that kind of stuff. I really don't need any more wool right now, but I'm kind of hoping to find some sheep just so I can use up these shears. Ooh, I heard a spider. Is it close? See how they're all looking down here? There's a skeleton under the ground there. That's what was doing all that crunching. Little pointers. Alright. I wonder if this could be a one-hit kill. Nope. No, watch. I love that. It's been taken care of. Now, you watch their tails. See how his tail is at this angle right here? If his tail was down a little bit, that would mean he's taken damage. The farther down their tail is, the more damage they've taken. The way to heal them up is to feed them meat. And they can eat regular meat like steak and pork chops and all that. But they can also eat the rotten flesh from zombies. And it does not make them sick. Stock up on some pork chops here. But of course, if you feed them till they get the hearts, and you feed another one till they get the hearts, then you get a puppy. Ooh, that looks like a cave. Really, you guys can't catch that pig? Alright, now, they will follow you. They will take fall damage. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to set torches up here. And I'm actually going to write down coordinates real quick on a piece of scratch paper, so I know where I've left my dogs. And then hopefully I could read my handwriting in a little bit. Okay. And I'm going to sit them down here. They actually do quite well in a dungeon, but the problem is they, first of all, they will chase the skeletons. So, where did the puppy go? There you are. Come here, puppy. They will chase the skeletons, so that means they'll run off. And they will also take fall damage. And that little pup doesn't have enough health to be risking fall damage. So we are going to leave the dogs out here while we go explore. Oh, and look, a dungeon already right here. And apparently it is the skeletons. Let's get this up here quick. Now, why are you down here? You were supposed to be sitting down. And you have to be careful when you're hunting with them that you don't hit them while they're trying to attack the monster. Okay. Let's fix these torches a little bit better. Also, if they are not sitting down and they get, you get too far away from them, they will teleport to you. Now, not if you're like in a whole other chunk, but like if you're in the same area, like if I was out on open ground or a flat surface out front and I just walked too far away from them, then they would just like whoosh all of a sudden be right there next to me. Alright, I would really like to gather up this cobble, this mossy cobble, but we're not going to. Let's go ahead and eat so we can heal up. Really did not want you guys to come down here, to be honest, because you will take fall damage and you will go down into lava. And I was kind of wanting you. Wow, somebody got chased way down here. Okay, let me see those tails. Anybody hurt? You guys look pretty healthy. Okay. Oh, creeper, 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 creeper. Urga. I'm glad the pups weren't in here. At one time, when I first started taming wolves, I did not know how much I could feed them without them mating. So I ended up at one time with like 16. Oh, and that's a dead end. Well, at least that means I can find my way out. But I had like 16 or 17 pups. It was quite excessive. And, we don't have room. Alright, I didn't even look to see what we got. What did we get? We got some redstone, we got a CD, of course we got the chest, we got some gunpowder, got some horse armor. That's not a bad haul. Alright. But anyway, it took me a while to learn about the wolves, or dogs as people call them. Oh, that just circles right back around. We were just down there. Oh, here's another area. And it's also a dead end. I can hear the zombies through the wall, but... Or is it this guy out here? Did I see a zombie somewhere? No. Alright, we came down this way, I think. Okay. Let me find the puppy and get the puppy to stand up. Where did the puppy go? Where is the puppy? There he is. He's not a puppy anymore. Okay. Well, we got to go in a cave anyway. I'm going to collect at least 3 of these torches. Leave 1. Alright. Now, where were we? Is that a sheep over here? Still trying to use up. Yeah, we got a sheep over here. Let's go ahead and use up these shears. Oh, let's go ahead and sleep. It's dark. Anyway, it took me a while to figure out how to heal them without having babies all the time. And what you do is you make them sit down, then you feed them, and it doesn't matter if they all have hearts. If they're all sitting down, they won't breed. Now, if you have everybody sitting down except for one, and you feed them all until they all have hearts, then the one that's not sitting down will run around and breed somebody. So, in order for that method to work, they all need to be sitting down. Oh my gosh, I think we have like one more clip on these shears before they wear out. Now let's get this spider. Thank you, boys. I'll take that string. All right. I heard something. Ah, him. Nope. Okay, I don't want to stand out here and do this all day. Somebody else got wool. I heard it. Well, I'm tempted to throw these shears in the water and say forget it. And we may do just that if I end up full. Okay. Let's proceed. We need slime. We need cows. Wouldn't mind finding a village, because I could sure use some carrots and potatoes. Carrots and potatoes is what I need. not shearing you because I don't have room for your wool. Need it to be all the same color so it'll stack. Oh my gosh! These shears. Alright. Oh, here's more sheep. Good lord. Either there are a lot of sheep out here or they are respawning their wool really fast. There it went. Okay. I do believe we were going opposite our spawn point, so this is the way we want to go. This is the way we want to go, want to go, want to go. Now we want to find some moo-moos. We're not going to have room for everything, but we'll make room. We've got some junk on us that we don't need. So we need at least one cow. You should be able to get all 3 buckets of milk from one cow. If you do have the wolves with you, the tamed wolves, a lot of people call them dogs after they've been tamed. If you do, oh, a mesa. Wow. Serious score. Serious score. That is awesome. Awesome sauce. Probably not going to find any cows in here, but let's get some coordinates. And when you're writing down these coordinates, a friend and I, actually, well, I think he's the one who figured it out. You don't have to use the part after the decimal. So for this, it would be 722, then 64, then 1124. Now, if it has a negative, then yes, you have to use that. But you don't need the ones after the decimal. It will just automatically put a 0.5 if you're using it to teleport. Okay. Do I have all 3? Now, deserts and mesas, well, a mesa is kind of like a colorful desert, are kind of dangerous for the pups because, like most animals, they will jump on any block they can, and when they do that to a cactus, they take damage. And they don't realize that's what's happening, and they'll just sit there and continue to take damage. So, if you have, is that a cow over there? So if you have pups and you hear them constantly whining, just start walking away like really fast and they'll teleport to you. Yay, we found cows. Alright, so let's do something we shouldn't. Oh, well, I don't want to go by the cactus with the dogs. Alright, so let's get rid of that single block of dirt and that cobblestone. And that broken bow. And let's go get some milk. 1, 2, and 3. We got 3 buckets of milk. That'll help us take care of another achievement. Alright, so what else did we need? I love that. When they get wet, they shake off like real dogs. What else? What else? What else did we need? Wow, we got a lot of wool. All we needed was enough for an extra bed. Slime. Slime. We need slime. Oh, is this a cave? Oh, we have a cave. Oh, we have a cave. Wow. All right, pups. I'm going to make you guys sit down. No, no. Back here. Where's the other one? All right, y'all sit down and don't get back up this time. I thought I had you sitting down last time. All right. Let's heal up. Think what we'll do is we will explore this cave. Now watch, this will be like a 2-hour cave. We're going to explore this cave and wow. Oh, I don't need that there. I just placed the other one. This is going to be a huge system. Alright, I tell you what. Let's come back and do this next time. Shall we? Okay, there's an awful lot of zombies coming out here, so I'm guessing there's a dungeon close by. Hey, y'all need to hurry up and die so I can eat and heal up. Alright, I'm gonna come up here and eat. Let's not waste the steak. Let's eat some melon real quick. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and wrap this episode up. And then I'll come right back and start the next episode. And we will go exploring. And we really don't have a whole lot of room for a lot of loot. But we will prioritize. It should be fun. It should be fun. We'll see you later.